Today, I'm in this beautiful garden owned by a woman in Accra, Adjoa of Adjoa Organics. Adjoa started her garden out of the blue. It was something a friend encouraged her to do. Initially, she was just doing it for her home consumption. For 11 good years now, Adjoa has been harvesting fresh produce from her garden and selling it to customers in and around Accra. Today, I am going to spend few minutes of my time for Adjoa to share her story with us, how she started, what motivated her to start, the challenges she encounters, the plants she has growing here, how she manages labor, so much more. I hope you stick around to the end of this video so we hear her story. Adjoa of Adjoa Organics.
Yes, madam.
I want to hear your story.
Okay.
Tell me, how did this all begin? What motivated you to start? How long have you been gardening? And even going commercially, how did that all begin? I just wanted to share your story with me today.
So it's been about 11 years ago that a friend of mine, Irene from Pasta, she advised me to go into vegetables, which I was not interested. So sometimes she herself grows stuff for me to sell.
Okay.
So we started like that, and honestly, she traveled and came back with a lot of seeds for me to start growing my own stuff. So it started from there. I was into beading, and
Okay.
it was not going so well. So she advised me to do vegetables, and so far, it's been good.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it started from just a friend encouraging you to start.
Yes, yes.
You were initially doing beads
Yes.
for sale.
Yes.
And then she encouraged you to start gardening.
Yes.
She even got the seeds for you.
Yes,
These
of
are the
course.
kind of friends we need in our lives, you know.
Of course.
The ones that will help us identify our purpose in
Yes,
life.
yes.
You know, when you started gardening, did you dive in straight into commercial activities? Did you start growing for sale? Or how did that one start?
No. My friend was growing for me for a while, for about 3 months. So when mine got ready, then I just started big time.
Oh, so apart from giving you seeds to start, she was also
She was also
willing
growing,
to
yeah,
grow.
because she really wanted me to do it.
Wow.
I'm so grateful.
I see that you have quite a large space here. How big is this place?
It's an
Including
acre.
An acre.
Yes, the plot is an acre, and the house is on a quarter. So we started on the quarter as well, and now we've occupied, with the one in the house, we've occupied about half of the place, half of the acre.
Wow. When you started, did you start growing on every part of the land, or you started
No,
with some
no,
few
no.
beds? How many beds would you say you started with?
Like about 10?
10 beds.
Yeah.
I see a lot of kale, collard, spinach, contomere. Share with me, what plants do you specialize in, or what are some of the plants that you have here?
Initially, I started with the herbs: parsley, coriander, arugula, dill, fennel. I remember fennel. I remember a lot, rosemary, which we still do. And we started adding the greens. That's kale, collard greens. We do bok choy, alefu, contomere. We do water leaf, dill. A lot. Sometimes it escapes me. So we also have the spinach. We have Swiss chard.
Okay.
Like a lot of greens.
A lot of greens.
Yes. And the herbs. Then we also went ahead doing the tomatoes, and that's from the greenhouses. Tomatoes, capsicums, cucumbers, Mediterranean cucumbers, the local cucumbers. We do a lot, like cherry tomatoes. Yeah, that's it. Like
So you have a greenhouse apart from this space?
No, so with the greenhouse, I partner with 1 or 2 people.
Okay.
To do it, yes.
So you tell them what you want, the
yes, and they grow.
specifications,
Yes,
and then they grow for you.
Exactly.
I know your plants are grown organically.
Yes.
If you don't mind sharing, what do you add to your soil for food, as food for the plants? Because I see they are looking really lush and green, and I'm sure you have your own ways of adding food.
Yeah, we
to the
do
soil.
our own manuring, and with the very deep fertilizer, we buy Vitazen.
Vitazen.
Yes, which is the main thing we use for growth, and it's been working. Recently, we contacted Farmers Connect.
Okay.
Then we are trying to use their fertilizer, and so far, it's been nice. It's amazing.
Is it also an organic
Yes,
fertilizer?
yes.
Okay. So you use the Vitazen, you make your own fertilizer, which is
Fertilizer.
like the local compost.
Yes.
And then do you use chicken manure?
Yes, we do.
You use chicken
Yeah,
manure.
we do chicken pellets. So we use the chicken pellets and also normal chicken droppings. Yes.
So you use chicken pellets. How are the pellets like? So is it like chicken droppings that they convert
Yes,
into
they
pellets?
converted into the pellets. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes we use cow dung. If we
Cow
want to,
dung.
yes, to tend the soil, we use cow dung. Yeah.
As well. I know water is a big thing in Accra.
Yeah.
Even areas that are connected to Ghana water. You can go months without no flow of water.
Yeah.
So, and I know plants need water. So when it's not the rainy season, how do you do it? How do you keep your plants alive?
We have a well.
You have a well?
We have a very big well. And we have a storage, a very big storage as well that we fall on if we need water and sometimes Ghana water.
Okay. Also,
Yes.
you have Ghana water, you're connected. How
Yes.
often does it flow?
Like 2 times, then it goes off for 2 days, and it comes another 2 days.
Oh, okay,
then
so once every other day you get
Yes.
water. Oh, that's nice. Because where I am, at my sister's end, Chalet, it's been 3 weeks we've not had any
Oh
flow
wow!
of water.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't happen in this area.
Oh, okay, okay. Then that's good.
Yeah.
I just noticed this beautiful plant. I've actually never seen a plant like this.
Yes.
Is it a fruit?
Yes,
a
it's like a
spice or what?
cherry. It's
Oh,
like a cherry.
it's
It's a
type of
fruit.
cherry.
Yes, it's called pichanga.
What?
Pichanga.
Pichanga.
Yes.
Oh, so it's an edible
Yes.
cherry plant.
I
I'm
got
guessing the red ones are ripe.
Yes.
Can I?
Of
I've
course.
already plucked it.
Yes, it's
Can I? I've
nice.
already
It's nice. You
plucked
get
it.
all your vitamins from it. A lot of. You can Google about it and check
Oh,
what the benefits of.
Pichanga.
Yes.
I don't think it's a local fruit because I've never really seen this. Oh.
It is. It is a local fruit.
Hey, please, oh, I'm coming. This is really nice, oh.
Yes.
It has this sweet sour taste. It's like the normal cherries.
When it's
that
very
you buy.
red, you get the taste right. Like let's say this
Like the one down there. Okay.
So this, like when it's very red, then that means it's so juicy and sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you get it in this state, it's sour. When you get it in this state, it's
It's
sour.
true. And even this one, it's more fleshy.
Yes.
This is really nice.
Yeah.
Do you have seedlings?
No, please.
Because you know the next thing I'm going to say, I'm going to say,
I
give me
know.
seedlings. And I'll take along. Are you sure? We
Yes.
just have to take our time and check. Whether there's some.
Uproot it and see.
What if it's the only one?
It's not.
No, you spoil it.
No, earlier.
Is that not it?
It is.
Yes, please. I need
No, you
some
can
seedlings
take
to
it. You can
along.
take it.
Oh.
You can take
And I
whatever
see
you
some
need.
garlic chives.
Yes. This has been here for
I
over
need these
5
in my
years.
garden.
This chives, we cut and it goes up. We cut and it goes for over 5 years.
Over 5 years,
Yes.
the same spot.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need garlic chives in my garden, honestly. I've been trying to get some because I love the smell. And they also help repel certain insects.
Exactly.
Yeah, and pests. So, like these insect ones that would harm your plants and all of that. And just the smell. You know, you enter the garden and the scent of the basil, the garlic chives, and all of that is hitting your face
Yeah.
and your nostrils.
Yeah.
It's really nice. So, apart from these, I would definitely need some garlic chives too.
Of course.
take
Of
along.
course.
Your space is massive. Gardening, like I said earlier, is not an easy thing to do. I have a small backyard garden, and sometimes it can be a lot of work for me. How do you manage the work?
So I get help from my brother, my nephew, and sometimes we call in farm hands from other
Farm
places.
hands?
Yes.
Okay, like people to come and
To
help.
come and help, like about 2, or it depends on what we have doing at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so we get help. We get help anytime we want it. We just need to call the people we have to come and help us.
Okay.
Yeah.
When it comes to commercial, how did that begin? Because you said a friend of yours encouraged you to start this whole thing. How did you get into the commercial space? By selling the produce from your
Well,
garden?
with my beading, I was in the Green Butterfly group for about 14 years now.
14 years.
Yeah, since they started Green
Also, when you
Butterfly.
were in the Green Butterfly market, you were selling the beads.
The beads.
Okay.
That's when I started the greens too.
Okay.
So it was just small. I remember I was the only one with a lady. She has traveled a Green Butterfly selling leafy greens. And like the demand got so, it was overwhelming. Like every time you have orders here and there, people rushing you for their greens because they know you go organic, they tested and they know what you produce. So like everybody sends his or her orders every night. Till date, I take about 30 to 40 homes, their orders every weekend. It's a constant
It's a
thing. It's a
constant thing.
constant 30 or 40.
Wow.
With the help of my amazing Ellie, he delivers everything. Sometimes he's stubborn though. Our second move was to Laboni Coffee Shop, and we've been there for about 6 years, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing. Even I will count my joy more than I would say the losses because vegetable doing is good. It's good. I will
So,
encourage everybody to get
how-
in.
Okay. So how often do you go to the Laboni coffee shop? Is it something you do monthly?
No, we do coffee shop every Saturday.
Every Saturday?
Every Saturday,
So-
even if it's a Christmas day, and we want to go, we go.
So apart from the 30 to 40 clients that you supply
Yes,
every weekend,
we still
you
go there.
to the Laboni coffee
Yes,
shop
there are
on
others who
Saturdays?
come. There are other clients who like to see their vegetable before they buy, and the people who trust us are those who just give us their orders because they know what they will
Yeah.
get at the end of the day. Yes.
That's really
So
impressive.
every Saturday we are working
So every Saturday you make money.
by grace.
Let me put it that way.
By grace.
Okay.
We harvest like on Fridays.
Okay.
We start harvest with the capsicum, the tomatoes. We harvest those on Thursdays
Okay.
to let it sit and relax. You know, sometimes we do it we harvest at the turning stage, so it needs to go. Maybe we just keep them in our boxes at our pack place. Then Fridays we do all the green harvesting.
Okay.
We wash them and pack them, and just keep it in the chiller.
Okay.
So in the morning we just pick them and do our orders. We have a minivan, then we set off to the Laboni coffee shop. Then we do our deliveries as well. So it's just a little process. It's not much though.
Okay. Can you take me on a little tour of your garden, if you wouldn't mind? I know a lot of people don't allow people into their gardens
So
for some good reasons. Yes.
we have some kale here.
Kill.
Yeah, we have gotu kola.
Oh,
That's-
that's the gotu kola. What
yes.
is it exactly?
A lot of that's a lot of things. Good for men as well.
So do you eat it raw? Do
You can
cook
eat it raw if you've acquired the taste, but you can just pre-cook it like a little bit. Then it's good like for a salad or anything.
Oh,
But you don't, with this
I've never
greens,
seen it, honestly.
the greens, you don't need to cook it so much. It's just like turning it like a
little
tossing it in your stir fry.
How does it taste like? Is it bitter?
No,
Is
no,
it
it's not bitter.
green?
It's
Just
watery.
a
It's
green
nice.
taste.
It's just the green taste.
Would you compare it to spinach? Compared to spinach,
It's the same.
it's almost the same.
It's almost the same.
Oh, okay. Then I'll need some of those.
So we leave this spinach to get the seeds from it to regrow.
Okay.
Those parts of it, these ones and stuff like that. We leave the seeds so that we can harvest and regrow seeds.
Okay, so
And-
these ones that have the purple.
Yes, the
turning
one
yellow.
that turn purple, we harvest them soon to regrow. And these are our lefu, some
These are
of our
lefu, right?
lefu, yes. And we have this,
Oh,
we have this tree growing, thinking it's star fruit. So we are trying to grow a star fruit in our
so this
garden.
is a star fruit.
Yeah.
I
And
see
we
some
have-
coconuts, lots
Yes.
of coconut trees around.
Yes, we have a lot of coconut trees and we sell them as well.
Oh, you sell the coconuts?
The coconut, we sell them.
Okay.
Yeah. This is water leaf, which they call boko boko.
Ah, this is the same thing they call boko boko.
Yes, this is
Okay.
boko boko. And this quali, olive. This is also basil. We will harvest the seeds.
This
So
is
we
basil.
go, yeah, dry one.
So
We
you're
dry
trying to
them
get
to,
the seeds.
yes.
Okay.
So this is the shed. The ones under the shed is for parsley and coriander, the one we have in the house, and we have our beetroots growing
Okay.
as well, and other spinach and stuff.
Okay, so all these three beds are for coriander and then
Parsley. Yes.
Okay. And then you have the beet. Yeah, I see the beetroot plants ahead, and then more spinach. And the plants down there, are they plantain?
Yes,
or
we just started growing some plantain and cassava for home consumption.
Home consumption.
Yes.
So how has gardening helped you personally?
A lot. With all our greens and stuff, we just get them from our garden. So the only thing we buy is maybe a little rice, some yams, which we don't grow. So the little things like other food stuff is what we buy. Normally we get everything from our garden and our farm produce as well.
So it saves you some money.
Exactly.
And also you know
and,
where
and
your
I
food
make
is coming
I make
from.
some money out of it a lot.
Yeah. It provides food for your family. You're able to sell to make some money. And I think for me, the biggest value, or one of the biggest values for me with my garden is the fact that I know where the food is coming from. Yeah.
And how fresh you want it.
How fresh you want it. And the convenience.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you just want to make a meal and you don't have maybe a vegetable that is maybe the main ingredient in the dish.
Yeah.
And you have to think of going to town. But when you have it at your backyard, you just come out and you pick them and you are good to go.
And this backyard garden has won us an award. Yes, 3 years ago, I had an award from Ministry of Agriculture. Okay. And it was nice. It was like, working hard and you just being appreciated, like people can see what you're doing. So it was something that I was grateful for.
Do you have anything to share with people who are thinking of starting a garden? Maybe they want to venture into it. As someone who has been in it for 11 good years, what do you have to share?
Something that is good to venture into, because with my family alone, I'm the only person who goes to the hospital because I have an underlying issue of BP. Okay. My husband does not go to the hospital. My children do not go to the hospital often. I can even count about 10 times walking into the hospital with my family, my husband and children. I'm the only person who goes to the hospital. So it should tell you when you grow your own food or you get a good source that they don't add chemicals to your food, it will take you far. And commercialized too, it's good. It's the green gold.
Yeah. Today has been amazing for me, spending it in an environment like this. Green, fresh, lots of food, herbs, vegetables, beautiful scents, natural scents. I wouldn't have spent my day in any other way. And I just want to say thank you for making the time for me. Thank you again.
Welcome.
And if you're watching and you are thinking about starting a garden, there is no right time. That's one thing I have come to learn. There's no right time. You don't have to wait till it's rainy season or it's dry season. Just start. Start with something small.
Even in sacks.
Yeah. And you learn as you go. That's the thing about gardening. You learn as you go. You start to learn more about your plants. You learn more about the soil you are using. And each day you just find yourself growing. So if you're watching this video and you have been thinking of starting a garden, I have been preaching this on my channel for so long. If you have been thinking of starting a garden, just dive into it. Don't wait for the right time. There's never a perfect time. Start with herbs. Start with greens. Start with your favorite herb, your favorite green, anything at all you can lay your hands on. If you can't even nurse the seeds, now you have people who are willing to sell seedlings to you. Yeah. They will nurse the seeds and give them to you, and all you have to do is transplant, water, and add food to your soil. So gardening has become a little bit easier now, unlike those days when you had to do everything from scratch. Yeah. Get help. Adjoa here has help, and you won't believe the commercial activities she engages in with this space that she has growing her food. So she never even thought about starting something commercial in gardening. She never even imagined that she would sell herbs or vegetables. Something she just started by a friend encouraging her is now something that feeds her home, that puts money in her pocket. that keeps her home healthy, that feeds her home. She doesn't have to buy certain vegetables from outside. And now she knows what even goes into her own food. So if you are thinking of doing it, start now. I'll keep preaching on my channel. And I hope these videos are encouraging someone out there to go into gardening. We are going into 2025. God willing, we'll all go into 2025. If 2024 is already ended for you and you can't start, January 2025, please, please, please start gardening. It will do a lot for you. It will do a lot for your family, your home, your health, and your own eating habits. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.